Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the ground here at a very noisy Orlando. In front of us, we got the MD-88, which is the first time seeing it on the channel. In the last video, you would have seen that we did a revenue passenger flight from home base out in Denver down to Orlando here. This weekend, we'll be doing a charter trip up to Nashville from Fort Lauderdale, and you may be thinking, oh, wait, you're in Orlando. Yeah, I gotta get the airplane down to Fort Lauderdale and then empty, and then we'll fill it up and doing an NHL charter, so we'll fill it up at Fort Lauderdale, boogie on up to Nashville, and then next day we'll come back down. So it's Silver Airways ATR just depart, or I think it was an ATR. So we'll go ahead and get on the airplane here and get her started. We've got no kind of time constraints. It's about 10-ish in the morning here in Orlando, and we need to be departing Fort Lauderdale about 1 p.m. So we've got plenty of time. Alright, now we're in the airplane here. As you can see, she is cold and dark and empty. Have a seat here. Get this out of the way. Alright, originating checks. Landing gear down, flaps up, spoilers disarmed and up, or down I should say. Throttles are idle. TCAS is off. Weather radar is off. All lights are off right now. We don't have ground power available, so we're going to go ahead and just start up the APU, and that way we can just get on out of here. Alright, let's see here. Battery can come on and lock it. Start pump, come on. And we can go ahead and put it to start. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi. Back to run. That should start up here. Open up the window here. It's a nice day out here in Orlando. Looks like it's about... oh, well, it's not on yet. Don't have AC power. I hear the APU starting up. We're parked over here at Signature, which is just where we park the airplane here when it's not being used. When we get down to Fort Lauderdale, we'll probably get it parked at a gate. It'll make it easier for our team to board. Alright, APU power is available. +1.
Autopilot.
+2.
Autopilot.
Alright. Airplane's coming to life. See, it's a little colder than I thought. We'll actually get this closed here. Alright, let's go through our flows here. So there we go. Start pump come off. Half left can come on. The smoking sign is on. Emergency exit lights can get armed. Spell signs can stay off for right now. Windshield anti-ice can come on. That's fine. Light up the Christmas tree. Good enough. Reset that. Put these to auto. We'll get air to them in a minute.
Stall. Stall. Overspeed. Overspeed.
Okay, and test the ice and FOD. There we go.
Light slope. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Okay, and we'll test that.
Headwind, shear,
Cool.
headwind, shear, headwind, shear. Tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear, tailwind, shear.
Squawk code is going to be 1602 today. Beautiful. Test this. There we go. Get some hydraulics going. And you can see flap droop is no longer. That's all kosher. Flight director's on here. Now let's dig into the iPad here. Go to weight and balance. It'll let me. Alright, got no packs, no cargo. We'll upload a little bit of fuel here. Because it's a little cheaper. We'll actually get that going.
The fueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Now we can go ahead and go to our charts here. Now let me refer back to my flight plan.
Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load
Alright, we're gonna be
aircraft
the
until
Danny
fuel
3.
truck arrives and ask to do it.
Oh, that's because it's an arrival. Duh. So we're gonna pin that. Be on the Danny 3. There he is. Alright, and then we're gonna go to. Almost put in Miami. We're not headed there today. We're gonna want the star. We're gonna be on the CUDA 2. And scheduled for 10 left. And if I remember correctly, that's going that way, so 10 left. Yep, that should be fine. Alright, there's that. We'll just pull up the 20-9 for now. Let's get down here. Pause in it. We are at KMCO. And some of the animations for some of the things are going to be a little laggy because I am using DLSS. But, oh well, it really helps with the frames. Alright, so there's that. Route, we're headed down to FLL, Fort Lauderdale. And that's good. Don't have a company route today. Let's see here. Departure be on the Danny 3. Guess I should probably look up the weather here. I think we're going off of 3-5 left. No, 3-6 left. At 3-6 left for the Danny 3, and we're going via the J-Pod transition. We're going to be on the CUDA 2 via the J-Pod transition. And we're playing on the ILS 10 left. So we want the go via Waynar. We definitely want to haul it. Route. Legs. Waynar, beautiful. Okay, I'll go ahead and activate that. Execute. There's our routing. Oh, I didn't get the airplane fueling like I should have. Whoopsie. It's on me. Now we got the airplane fueling up. And we're going to go to our weight balance here. Zero fuel weight is going to be 82.8. Ooh, that's really annoying. Stand by, I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I did some edits and hopefully it should be a little better. We got the United 76 taxiing out, which is pretty epic. Alright, let's see if this helped at all. Yes, yes it did. Okay, good. Where was I? Right, zero fuel weight. What is it? 82,790. So 82.8. It's still not great. Oh well. $82.8. 82.8. Good. That's set. Just wait. Alright, so our takeoff weight is going to be 98. So we'll just say 99,000 pounds. Phew, excuse me. Alright. Going off of, so let me click it. There we go. MCO. .36 left. And the winds currently... Allow me to look. Let's see here. Alright, it is 360 at 12. And QNH is 3047. Outside air temperature is 9 degrees. Don't need anti-ice, packs are going to be on. That all looks good. Takeoff weight is going to be 99,123. Calculate. Alright, we're going to be using flaps 3. Let's get that set. There we go, flaps 3. And let's fill out our perf page here. Alright, zero fuel weight is going to be... Dang it. Oh, I already forgot. Alright. 82.8. Fuel, we got, let's see, 16.5, we'll say. Normal schedule. Reserves, we'll say 5.0. Cost index, bump that down to 20. Cruise altitude that we're going up to today is 270. And we'll get 259068. Plus 10. Alright, and we'll go to the takeoff page here. Oh, that's right, none of these are going to work correctly. Oh well, I'll have to take care of that in a second. Let's head back here. $120, $28, $37. Cool. And we'll set 157 up here. Yeah, I need to get rid of this DLSS. One more minute. Alright, and we're back. It's going to be lower frame rate on the camera movements, but oh well. That's fine. So 137, and we were going to set 157 up here. Set. Go to flexing to 50, so ART can come off. Take off flex. Beautiful. And now that I'm thinking about it, we can set our QNH. 3047. Cool, that's set. Alright, and got that set. It's all set. We can do a fire test here.
Fire left engine. Fire right engine.
Alright, that all works. Do a config test.
Flat. Stabilizer. Brake. Auto boilers. Flat. Flat.
Cool. Get all the warnings, and the outflow valve is moving. We can stop that movement by pulling that out to manual mode. It stops, and back on it should fully close. Or sorry, fully open. Now we need to get our CG 32.1. Alright, there. Oops. Out of the flight deck we roll. Alright. So, go a little bit nose down. That should be good. Alright. So we've got gas, we've got everything set up. I think we are good to go now. Get no weather, so I'm not even going to bother booting up the HUD. Let's then take off. Alright, let's go ahead and look at our departure here. So we are on the Danny 3, taking off from 26 left, and that will be a course of 005 it looks like, then turning right to 075 to go home at 2600, above 2600, and then Megs below 3000, or below 5000, sorry, then turn to 110 to Lapsu above 7000. Right turn to 147 out to UK, and left turn to 118 to Danny, and then we turn slightly right to 116 to continue on, or slightly left, sorry, to 116 to continue on to Jaipad. And our top altitude today is going to be 7,000, so I'll set that now. We'll arm that. Beautiful, that all seems good. Let's get the aircraft buttoned up, get on out of here. Put that down, go to Airways, data. Close the main door. And then goes the flight deck door, which is up here, that's right. That's closed. Tell GSX to get out of our way. Blow up to 20-9. Wonderful. Okay, so we'll just pull straight out to the right, get on either Alpha 2 or Echo. Probably... No, we'll flip around, head down Alpha to, what is that, Romeo 10? Bravo 10. We'll take Bravo 10 and 36 left. We'll go straight off there. Okay, so ground services should be clear. Let's go ahead and get all of their fuel pumps on. Goes on to auto. Signal sign come on. No, we don't have anybody on board. All that's set. Beautiful. Kill the AC. Hear that cut off. Oops, that should have been on at this point. And anti-collision light can come on. And we'll go ahead and start 1, then 2 on a system A. So once we flip the switch, looking for a drop in pneumatic pressure, and then we'll go down there, look for the N2 rise. Alright, starting number 1. Pressure drop, start valve open. N2 rising. Looking for 22%, then we'll throw the fuel in. 22%, fuel coming in. Light off. Go ahead and kill the starter. Generator kicks on, and EGT is stabilizing back down. So that's number 1, all good. Same process for number 2. Look for the drop and look for start valve open. Pressure drop, start valve open, N2 rising. Looking for 22%. Alright, 22%, fuel coming in. Light off. And starter can come off. And pneumatic pressure normalizes. Start valve does close. Okay, Gen 2's online and engine is rolling back. That's 2 good engines. Engine ignition go to off. Pitot stall heat come on. APU gen come off. And APU air off. APU master off. Packs can come back to auto. Should hear those kick on here in a minute. That's interesting. There we go. Stand by. I'm having an issue now with this again. Alright, we're back, and after a small hiccup of me being an idiot, we should be good now. Yep. And speaking of me being an idiot, I never started ACARS. Hopefully it'll let me do it. Alright, and start. Yes. Wonderful. Okay. Cool. So there we are. We're all good now. And we'll set flaps 3. Arm the spoilers. Arm you. Alright, we should be all good. So we're going to go ahead and taxi out to the right here, and taxi down to 36 left. The nose light can come on. Can't wait to get DLSS working. Improves my frame rate so much. Alrighty. There we are. Set our bugs. The airplane will turn here. There we go. This airplane does not like to turn very well. Looks like a Spirit Airbus coming in there. Yep. Oof. Looked rough. Thrust up a little bit, get movement here. Approaching the runway here. Ding the cabin. No, there isn't anybody back there. She really doesn't want to turn today. Some differential thrust going in there. There we go. Alright, TCAS, get that on. Alright, we're just gonna go for it. So all the lights can come on. Engine ignition can go to both. I'm just going to pretend like that didn't happen, because I have no way of communicating with the AI. Wait for him to clear off, and then we'll boogie on out of here. Airplane just really doesn't want to turn today. There we go. bring her to a stop. Arm takeoff mode. There we go. I'm gonna get off the runway. Just confirm we're all set, and config check is good. He's clear of the runway. Throttle's up. Let's go. Throttle's coming up, and auto throttle engage. Alright, thrust is set. Airspeed is alive. That's V1, rotate. All the flight director up. Also rate gear up. We'll arm nav and VNav. Go climb thrust. So bring the nose down. Start that turn out to the right. Speed's coming up now. We got a busy departure here, so I'm just gonna throw on the autopilot. Have Jimbo take care of her. We're gonna dial this all the way up to 270 and arm it. And RT can go back on. Just down the spoilers. You can go off, and you two can go off. You can go back to off. Alright, and that's us set. It's like, we'll just leave it. And now we're just going to be following the VNav path up. Let you guys enjoy a little bit of this climb, cruise, etc. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you join me back. We're just about on our top of descent. So we're going to dial this down to 8,000, which is our bottom altitude on the arrival. Go ahead and set auto brake medium. Actually, no, go for it. That's all hunky-dory. Should have set that 4, that's fine. And there we are entering the descent. Arm 8000. Engines are rolling back. And weather right now in Fort Lauderdale is, let's see here. 070 at 13 knots, temperature is 19 degrees Celsius, and altimeter is 3037, which is good. Set that up there. We're doing a flaps 40 landing. Yep, that looks good. 110.10 is what we set for the ILS. Final approach course of 096. Let's go look at the, I think it's 11-1. Yep. So our intercept altitude for the approach is going to be 5,000, so I'm actually just going to dial this down to 5,000 and arm it. Alright, and then our minimums are going to be 207 for the ILS. Set. We're running a little fast, put out a little speed brake. So over the quarter. Hitting that by accident. Turned our weather radar on. Not that it really matters. There's really not much. There's a bit of cloud cover, but no weather. Alright, we're gonna speed brake back in. And enjoy the descent. Welcome back, guys, and we're just at 10,000 feet, and we're going to do the in-range checklist. So, hydraulics are on and high. Altimeters 3037 set and cross-checked. Landing data and bugs are set, and TRI can go to go around. Seatbelt switch is on. Pressurization is set around 60-ish feet, and 3037. Anti-ice is not required. And approach briefing is complete. And range check is complete. And I'll just run through the approach checklist real quick. Altimeters and bugs are set. Radios and course. We've got 110.10 and a course of 096 set. Approach checklist complete. Alright, so how it's going to work, we're going to turn inbound at Seraph, do a downwind leg, flip our back around, and intercept the ILS for 10 left. Here in a second, we're going to go direct hauled. Or right about now. All lights are out on, so that's good. We're in override mode on the speed. Just confirm the ILS frequency is wrong thing. 110.1096. 110.1096. Confirmed. Should be turning inbound here in a minute. Right now we're over the Everglades. $1,000 to go. Okay, arm the speed brake. And we're set to minimum on the auto brake. Turning inbound now. Go ahead and arm localizer. Still pretty far out, so don't need to arm ILS mode yet. I'm going to dial this down to 2,000. And arm it. Okay, we're about just under 20 miles away from the runway. We're on localizer capture mode. VNAV level, which I don't want. Hit it again. VNAV descent. You really gotta keep a close eye on your FMA there. This airplane will get you. It really will. Alright, what's our temp? We're at 7 degrees, moisture. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit the airfoil and engine anti-ice. The windshield anti-fog as well. Nah, we probably don't need the anti-fog. Alright, and we'll go ILS mode. That should come in at any moment. Get some speed brake out here. Try and recapture that glide slope. It should put us through it. Dial the speed back to 180. Actually, not quite. Yeah, 180 will be fine. Alright, we'll localize your track. Still in VNAV descent. ILS mode is armed. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get rid of that. Anyway, flaps 15. Since we're going flaps 15, spoilers can come in. And we can arm them. Range can go down. Still doesn't want to descend. Okay, so we'll just add a little bit more speed brake, and we'll go vertical speed, 1,500 feet, go for the intercept. Always in sight, we're out of the clouds, anti-ice can go away. Okay, and we should be getting a glide slope capture any moment. Runway is in sight. Alright, glide slope track. Boom. We're on it. Checked. Alright, we're about 7.5 miles out. Spoilers, make sure those come back in, arm them. Go to the 10-9. So to go around altitude of 3,000. Beautiful approach in Fort Lauderdale here. Yeah, we just pressed all the buttons. Alright, we're approaching 5 miles, gear down. I'm going to go 160 on the speed. Actually, we'll just dial it all the way back. Approach speed right about there. Go flaps 28. And flaps 40. Gonna get some freezing on approach here. Gives my sim just deciding to be a little stupid. Alright, so let's go for the landing checklist. Gear down, 3 green. Spoilers are armed. ABS is going to be light out here in a minute. Ignition can go to override. Flaps slats 40 land, and annunciator panel is checked. Landing checklist complete. 1000 checked. Some more stutter in here. Let it figure itself out. Alright, my airplane.
500.
Autopilot.
400. 300.
This airplane, you gotta fight. That speed's coming up on me. Ooh.
200.
That nose come up, bleed off that speed.
100.
Throttle back in a little bit.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Out. Yeah, freezes on touchdown. The reverser's out. Okay. Get rid of the reversers, manual braking. Okay. Get the speed brakes in. Or sorry, spoilers. Flaps are coming up. Welcome to Fort Lauderdale, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just sort of stop up here. I'll figure out where I'm going. Okay, and we'll go ahead and set the parking brake. These lights can come off. Come off. View. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. And you can go off. On. And on. You're all cleaned up. Weather radar can come off. Flight directors can come off. Alright, let's see, where am I at? That's Echo Terminal to my right. So -9B. Echo terminals to my right, and I'm going to Echo 5. So we're probably off here at the Bravo 7. So we will just take a right here and head on in. Brakes off. Let's go. It's fine. The APU gen's on. Let's get it switched since Echo 1. Echo 5 is right there. That North Atlantic 7-8. It's nice to see. There are 2 of them there. There's Echo 5, which is where we're headed. Nose light can come off. And landing checklist is complete. Sorry, after landing checklist is complete. There we go. Parking brake set. Alright, and we can go ahead, turn on the APU air, and engines can come off. Sorry, seatbelt sign off. We're over on APU power now. Alright, and we can leave the hydraulics on and all that. Let's get to GSX to get the jetway up here. And go get the GPU. Oh, wait. Beacon. That always helps. Right. Come on. There we go. GPU. And AC cart. We'll go ahead and get the packs off. If I can get it. There we go. APU air can come off. External power can come on. APU gen's off. And APU can come off. Oh boy. Alright. So that... Uh-oh. There we go. That is us situated. Lots of technical difficulties I need to figure out, but oh well. We're here. So we'll go ahead and get the door open. I have difficulty with the views. Alright, there we go.